Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, if it's one thing I can't stand is a thief. And I'm being honest. At a young age, I was always taught not to take stuff. I took something one time when I had to be about 6 years old. And I was taught a lesson I will never forget by my grandfather, who damn near detached my soul from my body. But anyway, I learned from that. And as you get older, people steal from you, or you see people stealing and you know it's wrong, it angers you. To me, it angers me to no end, especially when people deal with identity theft and things like that. People that do this are trash human beings, in my opinion, the worst of the worst. People struggle to make ends meet, and people make their money the way they make it when they're making it legally. It's their, that's their prerogative. Like you, when you make your own money, the way you make it legally is your prerogative. I'm going to tell you a story about a man named Carlos Roman, who's not pictured. This guy got into a car accident on February 21st, my birthday, which was 3 days ago. He was a motorcyclist and was hit, taken to the ER out there in St. Petersburg, Florida. Shout out St. Petersburg. While this guy, ladies and gentlemen, was being treated in the ER for his injuries, his wallet and stuff was given and put in secure location. This man right here is named Urban Green. He's 29 years old. You think he'd know better. Urban Green steals his credit card and goes on a shopping spree while a man is in the damn ER getting treated, not knowing if he's going to make it or not. Here's the story. We're going to come back and talk about it. I cannot stand people like this. Some heartless folks out here and some cowards at that. Check out this BS.
Imagine being injured in the hospital, and at the same time, your credit card is being used at a Walmart. Not only that, somebody who is supposed to be providing security is charged with the crime. Well, this actually happened to a man after he was hurt in a motorcycle crash earlier this month.
Fox 13's Ariel Placencia spoke with Pinellas Park Police, who explained how they were able to solve this case of fraud.
This story begins in Largo, at the intersection of Belcher Road and 126th Avenue North.
He was a motorcyclist that was involved in a crash.
Pinellas Park PD is talking about Carlos Roman. Seriously injured in the February 12th crash, Roman was taken by ambulance to Bayfront Health in St. Petersburg.
During that transport, his belongings were transferred to Bayfront, and those belongings were placed in a secure location.
Roman eventually got his belongings back, but it didn't take long for him to realize something was missing.
He contacted us and reported that his credit card had been stolen, as well as $100 from his wallet during his stay at the hospital, and that credit card had been used at a location here in the city, the Walmart.
When this Walmart surveillance video was recorded, police say Roman was still in the hospital. But video shows a man using Roman's debit card at the self-checkout to buy almost $160 worth of merchandise and gift cards.
That is a common purchase that people make when they're using somebody's credit card fraudulently.
Police say this video helped them identify the suspect in the case as Urban Green, a 29-year-old security guard at Bayfront. While the victim was being treated in the ER, investigators say Green had access to the victim's belongings.
Bayfront Hospital has been very cooperative with us, helping to make sure that we got justice for this victim. The security staff there was very helpful with the investigation. So to my knowledge, there's no other victims, but it is always a possibility.
Green was charged with fraudulent use of a credit card. In Pinellas County, Ariel Placencia, Fox 13 News.
Guys, that's the story of Urban Green, 29 years old, out there in Florida, working at a hospital in St. Petersburg. He needed his face cut off with a blunt butcher knife, or a butter knife, rather. There's no excuse for this type of behavior, and it shouldn't be tolerated at all. People work hard for their stuff. This guy was at a job that was paying him when he did this crime. He not only makes himself look like trash, he makes the hospital look bad, and he also makes the job that he worked for as security look bad. It's your job to make sure things are secure. You're a security guard. And to do that shows the type of mentality that you have. And a lot of people out here had the same mentality. They don't care who you are. They'll just take what you got if they think they can get away with it. Luckily, Walmart surveillance caught his dumbass. He need to be stomped unconscious. He does. This is not just for regular people getting their identity stolen, money taken from them. This has happened to me countless times, and I got a business. I don't even use my business card, and here's somebody that tapped into it. They banged me for $38,000 one time. The people called me after the transaction was made and was like, "Hey, are you in Dearborn, Michigan?" I said, "No, I'm in Houston, Texas." Now, big investigation happened. Now they got to trace this money back. It took me a month to get all that money back in my business account. And for what? See, this is the thing about money. Is anybody can make money. Hell, there are pennies in the damn street. Why do you think a lot of people want to come to this country? Because your ingenuity, creativity, and drive get you where you want to be financially, as well as discipline. And speaking of discipline, this is the reason why I brought up this money thing. It's not how much money you make. It's how much money you keep. As children, we are drawn to things. We are targeted. Every commercial you see tells you what, where you need to be spending your money at, or what something that's wanted from you. And it doesn't stop when you're an adult. Some people fall for it, some people don't. You see me, I go work my job, I come back, I stay in the house to avoid the temptation. I stay off of Amazon. Human beings will always have a desire and a need and a want to buy something. These people know this. That's why advertisers pay big money for a 30-second ad to get people to come to their stores or come to their websites, so on and so forth, because everybody wants your money. This guy had a job. Why didn't you have your own fucking credit card? Indecisiveness, life choices. Your decision to go steal somebody else's told me all I needed to know about you. You trash. You trash. For real. A guy tried to scam me one time with gift cards. I need some Apple cards. You can pay me in Apple cards. And I'm like, wait a minute. When you pay me with the Apple cards, I give you the product. I tricked him. I act like I didn't know where I was at. I found out where he was. Long story short, I caught him and I fucked him up. This was a couple of years ago, and I don't regret what I did. I hospitalized him. I don't regret it. I don't. Because people like this don't give a damn. See, I look at everything for what it is. I don't look at it why you did it. You know what I mean? I don't look at what you're trying to do. I look at why you did it. Guys, if you had seen how this dude looked when I was done with him, y'all would have thought I was the devil. And I ain't give a fuck. Because that was some devilish shit he did to me in an attempt to just look cool in front of the girls and guys that were standing around him, which I did what I did to him in front of them. People like this don't care nothing about you. That man is in the hospital. They don't know if he's going to make it or not. A motorcycle accident is the worst accident you want to be in because you're getting hit by a car on something that's speeding itself with no protection of the car around you. He saw the dude's condition. I don't know if he's going to make it or not. Saw the credit card. Might have had a black card or whatever impressive credit card that he himself might have wanted to own. And he had to go play pretend like he was that guy. And he went out and brought a bunch of nothing. Then you steal money out of his fucking wallet, $100 bill. That's nothing. You stole that? Your job worth that? Losing your job? So he brought he took $100 in cash. And he brought over $160 in merchandise and gift cards. He deserved everything that happened to him. And then he only got that slap on the wrist charge. I'd have chopped both his fucking hands off like they do in Turkey. You won't steal nothing else. And you won't guard nothing either because you can't. Because you was a security guard and it was your job to make things secure. And all you did was cause more problems for a man that's already having a fucked up day. Unacceptable. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. When I see these stories of people getting fucked up and all this other stuff, and then I find out what they do, I don't give a damn. You get what you get in life because you did what you did. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.